The Bhagavad Gita, as it is, translated by Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, narrated by Krsnacandra Das. Chapter 1, Text 1. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharmakshetra kurukshetra samaveta yuyutsavaha mamakaha pandavascha chaiva kim akurvata sanjaya. Translation. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after assembling in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, being desirous to fight? Text 2. Sanjaya uvacha drishtva tu pandavanikam vyudham duryodonas tada acharyam upasamgamya raja vachanam abravit. Translation. Sanjaya said, O king, after looking over the army gathered by the sons of Pandu, King Duryodhana went to his teacher and began to speak the following words. Text 3. Pashyaitam Pandu putranam acharya mahatim chamum vyudham drupada putrena tava shishyena dhimata. Translation. O my teacher, behold the great army of the sons of Pandu, so expertly arranged by your intelligent disciple, the son of Drupada. Text 4. Atra shura maheshvasa bimarjuna samayuti yuyudhano viratascha drupadascha maharataha. Translation. Here in this army there are many heroic bowmen, equal in fighting to Bhima and Arjuna. There are also great fighters like Yuyudhana, Virata, and Drupada. Text 5. Drishtaketushchekitanaha kashirajascha viryavan purujit kuntibhojascha shabhyascha narapungavaha. Translation. There are also great heroic powerful fighters like Drishtaketu, Chekitana, Kashiraja, Purujit, Kuntibhoja, and Shaibhya. Text 6. Yudhya manushcha vikranta uttamaujascha viryavan sobhadro dropadeyascha sarva eva maharataha. Translation. There are the mighty Yudhyamanu, the very powerful Uttamauja, the son of Subhadra, and the sons of Draupadi. All these warriors are great chariot fighters. Text 7. Asmakam tu vishishtaye tani bhoda dvijottama nayaka mama sainyasya samgyartam tam bravimite. Translation. O best of the Brahmanas, for your information, let me tell you about the captains who are especially qualified to lead my military force. Text 8. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Samitim Jayaha Ashvatama Vikarnascha Saumatadis Tataivacha. Translation. There are personalities like yourself, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, Ashvatam, Vikarna, and the son of Somadatta called Burishrava, who are always victorious in battle. Text 9. Anye cha bahavaha shura madarte tyakta jivitaha nana shastra praharanaha sarve yudha visharadaha. Translation: There are many other heroes who are prepared to lay down their lives for my sake. All of them are well equipped with different kinds of weapons, and all are experienced in military service. Text 10. Aparyatam tad asmakam balam bhishma bhirakshitam paryaptam tviv idam etesham balam bhima bhirakshitam. Translation: Our strength is immeasurable, and we are perfectly protected by Grandfather Bhishma, whereas the strength of the Pandavas, carefully protected by Bhima, is limited. Text 11. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yata bhagam avastitaha bhishmam eva bhirakshantu bhavantaha sarva eva hi. Translation: Now all of you must give full support to Grandfather Bhishma, standing at your respective strategic points in the phalanx of the army. Text 12. Tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vriddaha pitamahaha simha nadam vinadyochayaha shankam dadmao pratapavan. Translation: Then Bhishma, the great valiant grandsire of the Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his conch shell very loudly, like the sound of a lion, giving Duryodhana joy. Text 13. Tataha shankascha bheryascha panavanaka gomukhaha saha saiva bhyahantyanta sa shabdas tumulo bhavat. Translation: After that, the conch shells, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. Text 14. Tataha shvetair hayer yukte mahati syandane stitao madhavaha pandavaschaiva divyo shankau pradad matuhu. Translation: On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna, stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses, sounded their transcendental conch shells. Text 15. Panchajanyam rishikesho devadatam dhananjaya poundram dadmau mahashankam bhima karma vrikodaraha. Translation: Then Lord Krishna blew his conch shell, called Panchajanya, Arjuna blew his, the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific conch shell called Poundram. Texts 16 through 18. Ananta Vijayam Raja Kuntiputro Yudhishthirha Nakulaha Sahadevascha Sugosha Mani Pushpako Kashyascha Parameshvasaha Shikandicha Maharataha Drishtadyumno Viratascha Satyaktis Chaparajitaha Drupado Dropadesyascha Sarvashaha Prithivipate Sobhadrascha Mahabahu Shankan Dadmuhu Pritak Pritak. Translation: King Yudhisthira, the son of Kunti, blew his conch shell, the Ananta Vijay, and Nakula and Sahadev blew the Sugosha and Mani Pushpaka. That great archer, the king of Kashi, the great fighter Shikandi, Drishtadyumna, Virata, and the unconquerable Satyaki, Drupada, the sons of Draupadi, and the others, O king, such as the sons of Subhadra, greatly armed, all blew their respective conch shells. Text 19. Sagosho dartarashtranam ridani vyada rayat nobhascha pritivim chaiva tumalo bhyanuna dayan. Translation. The blowing of these different conch shells became uproarious, and thus, vibrating both in the sky and on the earth, it shattered the hearts of the sons of Dhritarashtra. Text 20. Ata vyavastitan drishtva dartarastran kapidva jaha pravritte shastra sampate dhanur udyamya pandavaha rishikesham tadavakyam idam aha mahipate. Translation. O king, at that time Arjuna, the son of Pandu, who was seated in his chariot, his flag marked with Hanuman, took up his bow and prepared to shoot his arrows, looking at the sons of Dhritarashtra. O king, Arjuna then spoke to Rishikesh, Krishna, these words. Texts 21 and 22. Arjuna uvacha senayor hubhayor madhye ratam stapayamechyuta yavaditan niriksheham yodhu kaman avastitan kairmaya saha yodhavyam asmin rana samudhyame. Translation. Arjuna said, O infallible one, please draw my chariot between the two armies, so that I may see who is present here, who is desirous of fighting, and with whom I must contend in this great battle attempt. Text 23. Yotsyamanan avaksheham ya etetra samagataha Dhritarashtraya durbudher yudhe priya chikirsavaha. Translation. Let me see those who have come here to fight, wishing to please the evil-minded son of Dhritarashtra. Text 24. Sanjaya uvacha evam ukto rishikesho guda keshena bharata senayor ubhayor madhye stapaitva rato tamam. Translation. Sanjaya said, O descendant of Bharata, being thus addressed by Arjuna, Lord Krishna drew up the fine chariot in the midst of the armies of both parties. Text 25. Bhishma Drona Pramukhataha Sarvesham cha mahikshitam Uvacha Partha Pashyaitan Samavitan Kuruniti. Translation. In the presence of Bhishma, Drona, and all other chieftains of the world, Rishikesh, the Lord, said, Just behold, Partha, all the Kurus who are assembled here. Text 26. Tatra pashyat stitan parthaha Pitrinata pitamahan Acharyan matulan Pratrin Putran pautran sakims tata Shvashuran surdhas chaiva Senayor ubhayor api. Translation. There Arjuna could see, within the midst of the armies of both parties, his fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, friends, and also his father-in-law, and well-wishers all present there. Text 27. Tan samikshya sa kaunteyaha sarvan bandhun avastitan kripaya paraya vishto vishidan idam abravit. Translation. When the son of Kunti, Arjuna, saw all these different grades of friends and relatives, he became overwhelmed with compassion and spoke thus. Arjuna uvacha drishtvaimam svajanam Krishna yuyutsum samupastitam siddhanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishushati. Translation. Arjuna said, "My dear Krishna, seeing my friends and relatives present before me in such a fighting spirit, I feel the limbs of my body quivering and my mouth drying up." Text 29. Vipatuscha sharire me romaharshascha jayate gandivam sram sate hastat tvakchaiva paridahyate. Translation. My whole body is trembling and my hair is standing on end. My bow, Gandiva, is slipping from my hand and my skin is burning. Text 30. Nacha shaknomi avastatum brahmativa chame manaha nimittani chapashyami viparitani keshava. Translation. I am now unable to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself, and my mind is reeling. I foresee only evil, O killer of the Keshi demon. Text 31. Nacha shreyo nupashyami hatva svajanam ahave na kankshe vijayam Krishna na charajyam sukkanicha. Translation. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. Texts 32 through 35. Kim no rajyena govinda kim bhogair jivitenava yeshamarte kankshitam no rajyam bhogaha sukkanicha ta ime vastita yudhe pranam styakva dananicha acharyaha pitaraha putras tataiva cha pita mahaha matulaha shvashuraha pautraha shalaha sambandhinas tata etana hantum ichami gnatopi madhusudana api trailokya rajyasya heto kim nu mahikrite nihatya daritarasтрanaha ka pritihi syaj janardana. Translation. O Govinda, of what avail to us are kingdoms, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire them are now arrayed in this battlefield? O Madhusudana, when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and all relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties and are standing before me, then why should I wish to kill them, though I may survive? O maintainer of all creatures, I am not prepared to fight with them, even in exchange for the three worlds, let alone this earth. Text 36. Papam evashrayad asman hatvaitan atatayinaha tasman narha vayam hantum dartarastran sa bandhavan svajanam hi katam hatva sukhinaha shyama madhava. Translation: Sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain, O Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune, and how could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? Texts 37 through 38. Yadi api etena pashyanti labho pahata cheta saha kulakshaya kritam dosham mitradrohe chapatakam katam na gyeyam asmabhi papad asman nivartitum kulakshaya kritam dosham prapashyadbhir janardana. Translation: O Janardhan, although these men, overtaken by greed, see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends, why should we, with knowledge of the sin, engage in these acts? Text 39. Kulakshaye pranatyanti kula dharmaha sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam kritsnam adharmo bhi bhavati uta. Translation: With the destruction of dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished, and thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligious practice. Text 40. Adharma bhi bhavat Krishna pradushyanti kula striyaha strishu dushtasu varshneya jayate varna sankaraha. Translation: When irreligion is prominent in the family, O Krishna, the women of the family become corrupt, and from the degradation of womanhood, O descendant of Vrishni, comes unwanted progeny. Text 41. Sankaro narakayaiva kula gnanam kulasyacha patanti pitarohi esham lupta pindo daka kriyaha. Translation: When there is increase of unwanted population, a hellish situation is created both for the family and for those who destroy the family tradition. In such corrupt families, there is no offering of oblations of food and water to the ancestors. Text 42. Doshair etair kula gnanam varna sankara karakahi utsad yante jati dharmaha kula dharmascha shashvataha. Translation: Due to the evil deeds of the destroyers of family tradition, all kinds of community projects and family warfare activities are devastated. Text 43. Utsana kula dharmanam manushyanam janardana narake niyatam vaso bhavatiti anushruma. Translation: O Krishna, maintainer of the people, I have heard by disciplic succession that those who destroy family traditions dwell always in hell. Text 44. Ahobata mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam yadrajya sukha lobhena hantum svajanam udyataha. Translation: Alas, How strange it is that we are preparing to commit greatly sinful acts, driven by the desire to enjoy royal happiness. Text 45. Yadimam aprati karam ashastram shastra panayaha dartarashtra rane hanyus tanme kshema taram bhavit. Translation: I would consider it better for the sons of Dhritarashtra to kill me unarmed and unresisting rather than fight with them. Text 46. Sanjaya uvacha evam uktvarjuna sankye ratopasta upavisat visrija sa saram chapam shoka samvigna manasaha. Translation: Sanjaya said, Arjuna, having thus spoken on the battlefield, cast aside his bow and arrows and sat down on the chariot, his mind overwhelmed with grief.